welcome to week 20. You can tell it's been a long time for me. Clearly I haven't been sitting on my bed recording week 19 just now. But all right, week 20, here we are. This is some exciting stuff coming up. So let's talk symptoms, cravings, and big stuff. So symptoms. Actually, I've been really pretty decent this week. I have not been nauseous to the point of being super sick, but I've also been just a little bit here and there, that works for me. Totally works. I think as a result of that, or possibly with that, I have also had a little bit more energy. That being said, I've also been in a different situation for work for the past 2 days, so currently I'm exhausted. But in general, I definitely feel like there's a little bit more energy coming back. So maybe I had to wait. Apparently I had to wait until halfway through my pregnancy in order to get my energy back, like they say you're supposed to when you start the second trimester. Whatever. But let's see, any other symptoms? Like I said last week, definitely still getting acne, but I have a feeling that's also because of the weather changing. So my skin is just hating me. And symptoms. Still gassy, which is something I forgot to talk about in my TMI section. Just really burpy a lot, but that's it. That's really not that bad. I'll take that. I'll put this under symptoms too. Still feeling baby moving. Baby's been moving a lot like right when I wake up. And I think that's because they're hungry or they know like they're about to get food soon. So that would be my guess. But yeah, so really okay for symptoms. Cravings, I don't even know why I have this as a topic anymore. I think it's because I think I'm gonna get a craving at some point. I'm not. So far, nothing. Still just don't want to eat. Generally nothing sounds good. Actually, you know the only thing that has sounded good and I can't get it right anymore? Homemade salsa. We've made salsa once a week for the past 3 weeks and I've only gotten it right once. Cody made it tonight and it wasn't as good as mine. But I don't know. That just homemade salsa once a week, only the once. Always sounds really good to me. So I guess that's my craving. So big stuff. Okay, technically no big stuff this week. Or, you know, the week leading up to week 20. What is exciting though is on Wednesday of this coming week, I have my 20-week ultrasound. Yay! So my husband and I decided not to do the genetic testing based on our family histories. We were not that concerned. And we still might do one of the ones that's more like about stuff that you can't detect. Honestly, I have to go back and reread it because this is my first pregnancy and I don't remember everything because they kind of threw it all at me during the first trimester. That's the thing. Oh, symptoms. Pregnancy brain. We'll come back to that. But yeah, so 20-week ultrasound, that's the big one where you should be able to tell the gender. That's the one where you should be able to see you should be able to see like the physical things. So they like really check measurements and all that stuff. And for me, I mean, I'm sure this is for every woman, or most pregnancies. But for me, I'm super excited because this is the first time we're seeing baby since week 11. So it's been 9 weeks, so it's over 2 months. And I'm like, I just want to see baby again. For me, the ultrasound is a huge confirmation that I'm still pregnant, which sounds silly, but it's like, it's almost like I want to make sure because I get in my head a lot and I shouldn't, but I do. So I'm really excited to see baby again. As for gender, we are finding out the gender. I'm super excited about that. We are going to ask them not to tell us at the ultrasound, but if they can like write it down or however they do that. And my family actually comes into town during my week 21 here. and we're gonna do a little surprise, gender surprise thing. I think I'm just gonna go get like cupcakes or something and like have them do the color, and we'll just do it there. But I'm planning on Facebook live streaming it, so by the time you guys see it, if you follow me on Facebook, which is like friends and family, you'll know the gender. And if not, you're gonna find out pretty soon, because this is actually basically where I'm gonna end week 20's vlog. It was really pretty easy, to be honest. Oh, I'm getting backaches. Backaches and pregnancy brain. Quick, we're gonna go rewind real quick, go back to the symptoms. Pregnancy brain. Holy crap, that sucks. I have been so forgetful, and I need lists for everything because I won't remember stuff. And it's driving me nuts because I'm usually really good about remembering things, but I feel like I need a list constantly. And backaches. I'm just getting backaches more. I'm on my feet more because of what I've been doing at my job more recently. But I'm just hurting more. That's it. All right, but back to the other stuff. This is where I'm gonna end for now because week 20 has been super chill comparatively. And so now we are going to do I'm gonna put in the clip for the gender prediction. So these are just a series of tests, midwives, old wives' tales, all that stuff. So little predictions to see what are we gonna have based on not scientific stuff. So going ahead and ending here technically. So thank you guys so much for watching. Baby dust to all of you out there. Congratulations if you've gotten pregnant, had a baby, all that fun stuff. And I will talk to you guys in week 21, and we will let you guys know what the gender is. Don't worry. All right, see you guys next week. Bye. Good morning, everybody. So this is how last minute I am doing this gender prediction thing. Thought I was gonna get it done on Sunday, and yeah, that didn't happen. Didn't happen Monday, didn't happen Tuesday. So here it is, Wednesday morning. I'm going in for my ultrasound in like 25 to 30 minutes, or I'm leaving for it, and I'm doing my gender prediction stuff. Woo, let's get this done. Okay, so there's like two that I'm not gonna be able to do because I don't have Cody here to help me with it, but I got a list. Let's do this. Okay, so the first gender prediction test is cravings. What are you craving? And the two options are meat, cheese, salty foods. That means you're gonna have a boy. If you're craving a lot of sweet stuff, then you're gonna have a girl. You guys, if you've been watching the vlog, I have not been craving like anything, but have really been like anti-sweet. So I'm gonna chalk that one up for craving salty foods and put that in the boy section, especially cheese, especially the cheese. I definitely wanted cheese. So that's 1 point for boy. Then gender prediction test number 2 is the Mayan calendar. You take your age at conception and the year it happened. If both numbers are odd or even, then you're gonna have a girl. If one number is odd, one number is even, you're supposed to be having a boy. So I was 26 and I conceived in 2018, which means those are both even. That's a point for girl. Test number 3. Partner weight. So if your partner has been gaining weight, supposedly that means that you're going to have a girl. If your partner has been feeling really nauseous with you, that means you're supposed to be having a boy. Cody definitely has not been feeling sick. So, and I haven't asked him, so if he ever watches this, he's gonna not like me. I think he's been gaining a little bit of weight, so I'm gonna chalk that one up also for a girl. It's okay, honey, I still love you. All right, the next test is one that I'm going to skip for now, so we're gonna mark this one as inconclusive. It's the wedding ring test. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put your wedding ring on a necklace and hold it over your stomach. Reason I'm not doing this on my own is I'd prefer to have someone else. Cody's hands are a little more steady, so I'd prefer to have him doing that. But if you hold it over your stomach and it goes in circles, supposedly that means you're supposed to have a girl. If it just goes back and forth, that means you're supposed to be having a boy. But we're marking that one inconclusive. All right, so the next one is actually one that I can't do I think you can do it, but on your own, but I just did it by plugging in numbers on the Chinese gender test chart. Basically what it takes is the age, or you need the chart to do it, is the point, is you need the chart to do it. I just plugged in the numbers. What the Chinese gender test does is it takes the age at which the baby was conceived, or it's your age now. It doesn't matter for me. I was the same either way, or I am the same either way. And then the month that the baby was conceived. So for me, that means, according to that chart, I am having a boy. Okay, so the next test is a little weird. I don't know how much I like it, but it's called Ask a Little Boy, which sounds so bad. But basically, the idea of the test is you go up to a young boy and you tell them, hey, I'm having a baby. And if the boy is interested, you're having a girl. If they're not interested, that means you're having a boy. So I'm actually taking a lot of different options here for me, because I work in a daycare, and a lot of the kids know that I'm having a baby. The boys are not interested at all. Only the girls have been interested. So according to this theory, I am having a boy. For this prediction test, I just called it curves. What this one looks at is if your belly and body are rounding out, that means that you're supposed to be having a girl. If your belly is the only thing sticking out, that means that you are having a boy. Now, this is a hard one for me because I started out plus size. But I feel pretty confident in saying that I'm just rounding out. So I'm gonna mark girl for this one. Especially, it's hard because my friend who is pregnant here at the same time as me, she knows what she is having, and based on her body type, it's very clear that I would say that this test would work for her. I don't know if being plus size makes this any different, but that's what I'm gonna go with. According to this test, I'm having a girl. All right, the next one is another one I'm going to skip, and I guess I really shouldn't even mark these inconclusive because I'm not doing these tests, but here's another test for you to try. I just called this one utensils. What this one is you have your partner or someone put a fork and a spoon under two different chairs. Fork under one, spoon under the other. Does not matter where you put them. Then you come in and sit down in one of the chairs. They can tell you which two chairs they are and be like, oh, these are the two you should choose from. If you sit on the spoon, you are having a girl. If you sit on the fork, you're having a boy. Didn't do this one, ran out of time, so not doing it, but that's another fun one, and one that you can do with your partner. All right, the next test is acne. I think we all know, if you've been watching my vlogs, I've had severe acne. The idea behind this is if you are having acne, that is a girl stealing all of your beauty from you. Old wives' tales are great, aren't they? If you're not having acne and you have perfectly clear skin, you're having a boy. According to this test, I'm definitely having a girl. So the next test is one that I actually think I'm gonna mark inconclusive. It is morning sickness. So according to this test, if you are having morning sickness in the first 12 weeks, you are having a girl. If you get your morning sickness later, you're having a boy. Now, I don't know if that includes continuation, because I've definitely been having morning sickness in the first 12 weeks on into some of the second trimester. So I would say tentatively, according to this test, it means I'm having a girl. But since I have been having morning sickness in both the first 12 weeks and after, I'm just gonna mark this one inconclusive. This is the actual only inconclusive one, because I think it is a little tough. All right, next test. So this one's a super fun one for you ladies. This one is take a look at your boobs, and if your right one is larger, you're having a boy. If your left one is larger, you're having a girl. Honestly, I didn't take the time this morning to really examine my breasts. But based on the fact that one kind of tends to be moving around a lot more at the end of the day, it's like all wonky out of my bra, I'm gonna go with the right one is larger. So that means, according to this test, I'm having a boy. So the last test that I found, I just called heartbeat. This is another one that's gonna be a little tricky. I think the last three are all really kind of up for interpretation. But in this test, if the baby's heartbeat is over 140, that means that you are having a girl. If it is under 140, that means that you are having a boy. Now here's where I find it really up for interpretation. As of 20 weeks pre this appointment, my baby's heartbeat has been consistently over 140. However, I don't know when you're supposed to take the heartbeat. So I don't know if the heartbeat is supposed to be, I don't know if it's at the 20 weeks. I don't know if, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's when you first hear the heartbeat. I don't know. I didn't find any information on that. Based on current, I'm having a girl, according to this test. But it's another one that's a little tricky, little up for interpretation. Still gonna mark girl on this one. And that's all the tests. So after this extensive scientific research of which type of gender I'm gonna be having, I have boys with 4 points. I don't know why I'm gonna do that, why I did that. I'm gonna put it right here. Boys have 4 points, girls have 5, and 1 inconclusive. So, you know, I think it's pretty 50-50 still. Shocker. I didn't want to do, I didn't do any of the ones that involve P because I'm mostly just running out of time. But there's a bunch of other tests that you can do. There are tests that you can buy that change color and supposedly tell you the gender. It is gender prediction. They do make sure to tell you that. It's not official. And there's a couple home ones. One of the other ones I saw is you pee in a cup and you pour baking soda in it, and if it fizzes, you're supposed to be having a boy. Didn't do that one because, it's letting me know my appointment's 30 minutes away. If you put anything with any kind of acid, like baking soda and any kind of like acid, like vinegar, it's gonna fizz. So super scientific, right? There's also one with a cabbage. Didn't end up writing that one down, but you can find it online. And that is where I'm going to end this part of the video. I think I already said bye to you in the other section, but here we go. Boy 4, girl 5, inconclusive 1. I'll see you in the next video and let you know what we're having.